Okay, I have a question for you. When was the last time you and your team did user research? When was the last time you did usability testing where you watched someone use your product? You spoke one-on-one to your existing users or potential users. Now, I'm guessing the answer might be never, and that's okay. Maybe it was last week, maybe it was last month, maybe last year, but chances are you're not doing enough. And this is a problem that I see way too often, and I really wanted to try and solve this problem. And I wanted to help teams learn how to do research and get into the habit of doing research so that they could stop guessing, stop fighting with each other, stop building features that no one wants, and instead make smarter product decisions because they're armed with the insights that they get from speaking to users and watching people use their products. So I decided I really want to change this. And I put together a workshop last year. It was 90 minutes long, and it walked people through how to do this, because what I realized is that if you were to just start Googling how to do user research, how to do usability testing, you get so much information. It's all over the place. Some of it conflicts, and it's really a lot of work. It's a bad user experience. So I put together this workshop, and the feedback from the 30 students that took it was, that was amazing. Can you make it 4 weeks long? And I thought to myself, yeah, I could do that. So all that to say, this was the beginning. This was my creation process, my own research into a program that's now available today called User Research Mastery. And User Research Mastery is intended to help walk people through step by step exactly how to educate their teams about why user research matters, and then go through the exact process of planning, doing, and synthesizing user research. So there's a lot in this program, but I just went through it with 50 students as my beta group, and I wanted to read to you some of the comments that they had. So let me pull it up on my phone here. So Shane, who's a web developer over in London, said this: the templates were pure gold, and taking this course helped me do my first user interview this week. And Shane hadn't been doing user research, and as a result of that, as a web developer, he was able to start doing user research and taking those insights back to his team so they could be making much smarter product decisions. Another example, Mina, a UX designer in Vancouver, Canada, said this: I got more from this course than some conferences and in-classroom courses. And so the way I designed this program is that it's divided up into 5 modules, each covering a specific step in the research process. And there's videos, there's templates, there's checklists, etc. But I really designed it so that you could do it on your own time, because one of the problems I see is that it's hard to attend conferences. Conferences are expensive, workshops are expensive, meetups are after work when you maybe are busy or want to do things with your friends or family. So this course is all self-paced. I think you can get through it in about 4 weeks. That's been about the average. But we also have things like office hours where I'm there answering questions live. We're really engaged Slack community. So I just thought I would show you the inside and give you a taste for the course. So let's dive in here. Let me pull it up. Okay, so here we are inside the program, and it's in this great platform that I use to host courses, great user experience. So as you can see, we have all the modules. Module 1, why research matters. Module 2, research goals. Module 3, how to identify and recruit your research participants. Then we get into planning and conducting your actual interviews, making your discussion guides, thinking about logistics. What software should you use? How should you, what should you look for in terms of body language and things like that? And then we get into synthesizing and sharing your findings with your team. So once you do the interviews, what do you do next? How do you make sense of it? So let's click into one of these here. Let's click into the first one, Lesson 1, Why Research Matters and How to Get Buy-in. So once you're in a lesson, we jump in and you have all your course navigation on the left, but then you can see we have this video. They range from about 6 to 25 minutes long or so. This one's 18 minutes. So there's the video. Then we have a little bit about this lesson, what you'll learn, what's covered, downloads. So you can download the slides for each lesson. As well, sometimes there's a download specific to that. So one of the downloads is 35 questions to ask during a user research interview, or a template for presenting your research findings. But then we also have a Q&A here. So you can talk to other students, and you can see there's 11 comments here. People are going back and forth. I'm answering the questions with people. It's really, really engaging. There's also a Slack community, like I said, where we have daily discussion prompts. And basically, if you have a question, you can stop going to Google and spending 20 minutes trying to find an answer. And instead, you can come to the Slack community and just get your answer from another student or myself if I happen to be online. So I wanted to show you a little bit about that because I just wanted you to see inside and see what this course is all about. So if you're at all interested in this, feel free to head on over to userresearchmastery.com. That's where you'll see more information. You'll learn more about the different packages. There's different price points because I know not everyone can afford one price point. So there's different price points. And I also have team pricing as well. So if it's something that you and your team might want to talk or walk through together, that's possible as well. So if you are at all wanting to do more user research, get into that habit and stop trying to piece it all together yourself and have it all in one place in this blueprint that I've created. Check it out, userresearchmastery.com. And if you have questions about it, put it in the comments below or ask me on Twitter @SarahDoody. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. So that's all. And hopefully I'll see you inside. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the videos. I'll talk to you soon.